Good morning, boys and girls. How are you today? This is Books for Babies, and this is Miss Nancy coming to you from the Upper Chichester Library in Upper Chichester, Pennsylvania. Books and Babies is basically for moms and their infants, and I usually start off with some nursery rhymes. So it's just good to hear the language being spoken even at the earliest days in a child's life. Now, this first one is for a rainy day, and we all run across rainy days at times, that's for sure. It's rain, rain, go away. Rain, rain, go away. Come again another day. Little Johnny wants to play. And see, here's a little boy. He's got on his baseball cap. It looks like he has a bat. And he'd like to go outside and play today. Okay, let's see what the next one is going to be. Well, this is called Billy, Billy. Billy, 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 come and play while the sun shines bright as day. Yes, my Polly, so I will, for I love to please you still. Billy, Billy, have you seen Sam and Betsy on the green? Yes, my dear, I saw them pass, skipping over the new mown grass. It looks like we have a lot of little bunnies here. Billy, Billy, and Polly and their friends. And then over here we have two little mice. Georgie, Porgy, Puddin' and Pie kissed the girls and made them cry. When the boys came out to play, Georgie, Porgy ran away. Okay, this one is something that a lot of mothers might play with their babies on their toes. It's called This Little Piggy. This little piggy went to market. This little piggy stayed home. This little piggy had roast beef. This little piggy had none. This little piggy cried, wee, 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 all the way home. And you can see we have a piggy eating roast beef. There's one going to the market. There's one eating. And it looks like this little fella is the one who's running home as quickly as he can. By the way, this is a book of nursery rhymes that it's available at the Y. It's called The Complete Mother Goose. And there are all kinds of nursery rhymes, many of which I grew up with, but also some new ones that I've never heard before. This is Little Jack Horner. Little Jack Horner sat in a corner eating his Christmas pie. He put in his thumb and he pulled out a plum and cried, what a good boy am I. And there he is eating his pie. Now, we don't always eat pie these days with our thumbs and our fingers. We usually use a fork. Oh, and here's one. My mother used to say this to me. Little Miss Muffet sat on a tuffet, eating her curds away. Along came a spider and frightened Miss Muffet away. And let's see, is there any more? I think nope, there's one more I have here. This is called My Little Brother. You could very well be the little brother for a big sister or a big brother, or maybe you have a little brother yourself. Little brother, darling boy, you are very dear to me. I am happy, full of joy, when your smiling face I see. How I wish that you could speak and could know the words I say. Pretty stories I would seek to amuse you every day. Shake your rattle, here it is. Listen to this merry noise. And when you are tired of this, I will bring you other toys. And that is the end of our nursery rhyme segment for this morning. Now I've chosen two books. One is called Baby Bear, What Do You See? And it's written by Bill Martin Jr. and Eric Carle. I think the pictures are by Eric Carle and the writer is Bill Martin. Now here we see a baby bear. It looks like he's up in a tree, doesn't it? Baby bear, what do you see? I see a red fox slipping by me. Red fox, what do you see? Oh, that is a red fox, isn't it? Look at his big ears and his long bushy tail. I see a flying squirrel gliding by me. Oh, look at the flying squirrel. Flying squirrel, what do you see? I see a mountain goat climbing near me. Mountain goat, what do you see? I see a blue heron flying by me. Oh, look at that beautiful blue heron. Blue heron, what do you see? I see a prairie dog digging by me. Oh, look at the little dog with his long, sharp claws. Prairie dog, what do you see? I see a striped skunk strutting by me. Oh, look at the skunk with his long white stripe. Striped skunk, what do you see? I see a mule deer running by me. Well, now here is a deer. I see deer in my neighborhood on a regular basis, but they don't have antlers, and they do like to eat flowers, and sometimes they eat my flowers. Mule deer, what do you see? I see a rattlesnake sliding by me. Rattlesnake, what do you see? That is a beautiful rattlesnake, isn't it? I like the shape of that. It's a wonderful picture. I see a screech owl hooting at me. Screech owl, what do you see? I see a mama bear looking at me. Oh, look at the mama bear. Mama bear, what do you see? I see... Oh, look, they got all the animals. I see a red fox, a flying squirrel, a mountain goat, a blue heron, a prairie dog, a striped skunk, a mule deer, a rattlesnake, a screech owl, and finally, I see my baby bear looking at me. That's what I see, said Mother Bear. That's a very happy book, and it's also available at the library, as are most of the books that we read. Now, the other story I'm going to read is called So Many Bunnies, and it is written by Rick Walton and illustrated by Paige Miglia. Oh, look at that. It looks like an old Mother Goose who lived in a shoe. I don't know if you remember the nursery rhyme. Old Mother Goose lived in a shoe. She had so many children she did not know what to do. Well, let's see if this is similar to that. Old Mother Rabbit lived in a shoe. She had 26 children and knew what to do. She fed them some carrots, some broth, and some bread, then kissed them all gently and put them to bed. And now we're going to find what kind of bed they each went to. One was named Abel. He slept on the table. You can see him sleeping on this brown table. Two was named Blair, and she slept on the chair. Three was named Carol, and she slept in this barrel. Four was named Dee, and she slept in a tree. That looks like a nice place to sleep, doesn't it? Five was named Ellis. He slept on a trellis. Here's a trellis. 6 was named Frankie. She slept on a hanky. 7 was named Gretel. She slept in a kettle. 8 was named Hank, and he slept with his bank. 9 was named Ike, and he slept on his trike. 10 was named Jane, and she slept in the lane. 11 was named Kate, and she slept on the gate. Looks like there's a little opening here, just big enough for a bunny rabbit to sleep in. Okay, let's see. 12 was named Link, and he slept in the sink. 13 was named Mandy, and she slept in the candy. Looks like it's a basket full of candy here. 14 was named Noel, and he slept in a bowl. 15 was named Ollie, and he slept by the holly. See the holly that's on the wall? 16 was named Pat, and she slept in a hat. That's quite a big hat she's got. 17 was named Quinn, and he slept in a bin. 18 was named Ray, and she slept in the hay. 19 was named Sam, and he slept with his lamb. See, he has a little lamb toy there. 20 was named Tony, and she slept with her pony. 21 was named Ute, and he slept with the fruit. That's a fruit tree that he's sleeping with. 22 was named Vern, and he slept by the fern. See the fern plant? 23 was named Willow, and she slept on a pillow. It's a nice, it looks like a very comfortable pillow. These board pages sometimes are hard to change. 24 was named Zen, and he slept with his pen. See, he's holding on to his pen, falling asleep with it right in his hand. 25 was named Yale, and he slept off by a scale. 26 was named Zed, and he slept on the shed. If you remember in the first picture of the shoe, there was a shed where he would be sleeping. It also could have been called a porch too. Old Mother Rabbit lived in a shoe. She had 26 children and plenty to do. She tucked them all in from Abel to Zed, then curled herself up in a soft feather bed. I think her bed looks pretty comfortable. And there they all are. This must be in the morning when all the little bunnies wake up and come to greet their mother in the morning. So that is the end of the stories for today, but I do want to remind you that tomorrow, which is Tuesday, July 27th, is the last of Mr. Andrew reading stories and singing in Kingsman Park at 10:30. And you might want to catch his act. Many people have really enjoyed the program this summer. He will also be up at Fury Road at the Community Center at 6:30, again Tuesday evening, for our ice cream social, which ends some of the summer exciting activities that we've had. So I hope that you'll join them. Mr. Andrew is going to be there as well. And I wanted to mention to you, we have a fundraiser for the library. As you know, we're hoping to build a new library in the future. And the fundraiser is going to be an all-you-can-eat crab fest. And it's going to be at the ballroom at Bethel, which is 3737 Falk Road. And it's actually going to, Falk Road, this part, it's not in Upper Chi, it's in Garnet Valley. The tickets are $55 per ticket, but it is, there's plenty of wonderful food to eat there. And we've already sold most of the tickets. When I was at a meeting this past week for the Friends of the Library, there were only 12 or 13 tickets left. And so if you would like to have one, make sure that you come to the library and purchase one. It's going to occur on August the 8th, and that will be from 1 to 4 p.m. Again, at the Bell Ballroom at Bethel. So that is our announcements for today. I hope you've enjoyed our reading this morning and that we will see you at the library to come and get some of these books to take home and enjoy. Goodbye for now.